Hello, it's David from mochimochijapan. Today we're here at a really nostalgic place in Tokyo. What we're gonna do today is we're going to take a tour to see how we can improve our health. So let's go. So one of the things that I noticed about this place is that back in Tokyo, there's a lot of people my age and a lot of people, maybe a little bit younger. But one of the things that I really noticed about this place is there's a lot of elderly folks here as well too. So that's a really interesting, characteristic of this place. And one other thing that's really important is that this place is a place of a really famous movie, and that's why there are people here taking pictures and people who are just fans of the movie and are taking pictures here. So we just visited the temple, and I have to say it looks really run down, and it's really like narrow. I've never seen a temple this narrow, or a place to pray this narrow, and it's so interesting to me because this kind of temple or this kind of place is I would never ever see anything like this in Tokyo. I do. Wait. A gacha. So I just stumbled upon these gacha machines, and look at this. They have cardboard boxes on the top. This is definitely something that is very unique to the less crowded, more countryside areas in Japan. And even though we're in Tokyo right now, the fact that this is so different from the rest of Tokyo is just baffling to me and is so surprising. なんかこれ
熊手なのよ、熊手。例えば落ち葉とかあるじゃん。それをガッて集める、そういう道具なんだけど、で熊手そうやって落ち葉とか集めるところが服を集めるみたいな話がある。でここに飾ってあるものは全部縁起のいいもの。まあ人としてはサイでしょ。でうちで残るって言ってこれハンマーみたいなやつだけど、これ打つと小判が出てくるみたいな昔話とかもある。米俵も縁起がいい。これは神様。
チーするか焼き団子。
焼き団子。
いやそう。So, I just tried one of these. This is a famous special type of dango that's served here, and it's really good. So this stuff, this red stuff at the top is called anko, and some people really like it and some people don't, but I personally really like it. So I'd recommend that you try it at least once when you're here. Walking around Shibamata was an absolute blast. There were so many shops and stores, and I could not wait to see what was next. I had a few questions about some things that I saw on some of the signs. Next, we went to one of the biggest temples in the area. One of the things that I found so surprising was that there was absolutely nobody here, and it was so beautiful. There were so many things to do here, including omikuji, which is Japanese fortune telling, and there was even small statues to look at. So we came to this temple, and this is a huge map of everything that's in this temple area. And if you look really closely, it's actually painted on. So it's not a print or anything. It's literally like they painted this. And the amount of detail that's in this map is incredible. So I was really surprised when I first saw this. This is what's called a shishimai fortune, where you can receive a dance performance. I was laughing the whole time as it was performing. So this is my fortune. Unfortunately, it's all in Japanese, but here's what it says. So the thing that I found the most interesting about this is that there's like categories, right? And it basically gives you your fortune for each category.
センスってそもそも縁起がいいものなんだよね。人生の終わりの方になるにつれてどんどん栄えていく形。横じゃない斜めにスライド横そうスライド
It was the first time that I've ever used a fan like this, but it was so cute to put on my bag. Walking around the shrine was so fun, and as I was walking around, I just kept being reminded about how much I wanted to live in a place like this. There was everything from Buddhist statues to white snakes that are sacred to Japanese religion. If you're a fan of Japanese culture at all, this is definitely a recommended place to check out. So here we are at one of the most famous Japanese homes in this region. And what it is it's a blend of Japanese and Western style. So there's a garden and there's lots of different stuff here that is a blend between Japanese and Western culture. And right now, there's actually a culture festival going on. So we're able to drink green tea inside. I felt so at peace when I was here. There was just a calming presence or a calming atmosphere to this place that made it just so special. I had never been to a traditional tea house like this before, but just looking at the garden and looking at the surrounding scenery made me just so happy that I came to Japan. It was almost time to get my tea and my sweets, and I was really excited to see what they tasted like. I had only tried Japanese wagashi, which is Japanese sweets, and Japanese tea only a couple times before, so I was really excited to see what they tasted like this time. Japanese tea tastes bitter at first, but when you try it with the sweets, it actually balances out quite well. This is so good. So I just tried this matcha and it's really, really authentically tasting, and it doesn't taste sweet at all. There's no sugar, barely any sugar in it, and it's cold too because it's so hot out right now that it's really refreshing. And I just cannot wait to finish this. I had never cut sweets with a toothpick before, and honestly it seemed hard at first, but coming from someone who's lived, all their life using a fork and a knife, it actually wasn't that bad. I never expected the Japanese sweets to be this sweet, but they are, so I would recommend them to anybody who has a sweet tooth. Dango? So these are called shiratama, which are similar to Japanese mochi. And I didn't get to try them this time, but when I come back, I have to make sure that I try them. Baiso. It was really fun coming to this Japanese garden and walking around, so I recommend anybody who comes to Shibamata, come visit. Look at all the lily pads. Lastly, we came to my favorite place on the entire trip, called EDOGAWA. This place is so relaxed, and honestly, it looks like something straight out of a drama. The flowers were so pretty, and I could even ride a boat along the river, which you'll see in a second. This is called Yagiri no Watashi, and this is the boat ride that you can take along this river, which was absolutely so beautiful, and it is loved by the locals, and it was my favorite part of this trip. The tour guide even started telling jokes at the end, which made everyone laugh. Okay, so we just finished our walk around Shibamata. If you look at this place, it's so relaxing. There's even somebody who's sleeping right over there. Like, honestly, this place is like, it feels so just like different from Tokyo in the sense that like there's like nobody here, first of all. And then also, it's just, there's people relaxing and riding bikes and stuff like that. Honestly, it's perfect. It's really, really good.